Hi, my name is Kaylin Aseshimwa, and thank you for joining my show. I'm here today to talk about a local celebrity here on campus. You've probably seen him in some of his featured movie clips on YouTube and on Edinburgh's website. Please give a warm welcome to my guest, Sam McAuley. Hi, Sam.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. So, how did you become involved in film?
Well, I just liked watching movies a lot as a kid. It was always something that appealed to me. I thought there was just something really magical about how you could just take a bunch of people talking and then edit it together, put some music, and make something that really appeals to people. And you make a lot of money doing it too if you do it the right way. So.
Right. What was your favorite movie growing up that inspired you?
Well, it's probably like that's what everybody watches. But I was really inspired by Star Wars as a kid. I saw it when I was like 5 years old for the first time, and that had like a profound effect on me. Just the mix of like all those characters, and then like the soundtrack was great, the editing was great, like everything about that movie was perfect, and it just struck with me at a young age. So I think that's a lot of it has to do with is that.
Okay. Let me see. So, what classes have you taken so far in Edinburgh that pertain to film?
Uh, not really any yet. I actually started out as a film major, but I didn't feel like drawing all the pictures, so I kind of switched into broadcast journalism because you still get the technical aspect. I've taken some writing classes, and that's kind of what I've taken so far. I guess it's probably the most I've had right now is this class and my writing class. It's most. But I've read a lot of books on the subject too, so I figure I can learn about it for free. So.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about some of the things that you've done so far. Let's talk about your YouTube show. What is it called?
It's called College Life with Brook. My roommate and I started it our freshman year of school. It's basically he's a I don't know, Brooke plays himself and I play myself, but we're slightly different. I'm a little bit of a creepy roommate, who kind of follows him around, creeps on him. He plays he plays himself pretty much. I mean, he doesn't really do anything like special. He kind of just like walks around and then people are always there's like three characters who are trying to kill him throughout the course of the show.
Okay.
Uh, it's run by me and a couple friends. We all take turns writing and directing and editing the show.
Hmm.
I've done more editing than writing and directing, but I have directed an episode and I wrote one too.
Okay, so it's about college life.
Yeah, it's called College Life, but but after like the second episode, we kind of like didn't like talk about college life. It was more like just random stuff. But it's had a lot of views and it's had a pretty warm reception from everybody who's seen it. We started another show. We worked on a pilot for a show called Mince, but that didn't really go anywhere. I worked camera on that, and then we made a short film called Pumpkins, which is about I play a young man who doesn't believe that pumpkins exist, and it's kind of ridiculous. But if you want to see our YouTube videos, our channel is YouTube, and it's Clyde64, and that's all our stuff is on there.
Okay, I've actually seen some. What was the most views that you've gotten with your show?
I think our most viewed episode was I don't know which one the most viewed was. I think it was either probably episode 5 or 7. Those had the warmest reception. We also created a commercial for the Super Bowl contest that they do here
Okay.
on campus. We got in second place for the contest, but we had over 1,000 views for that video. It was close to 2,000. That's our most viewed video, and
Okay,
it was on
cool.
TV during the Super Bowl. So that's pretty big.
So, what are some of the goals you have once you graduate school?
Well, I'd like to hopefully get out of here and get a job. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know if I have to travel, I do that. But I'm also pursuing a history minor, so I'm hoping to maybe combine something with that, like maybe work at for like a museum and maybe shoot videos for them. Educate people. My other long-term goals, I'd like to direct a feature film. I'm working on a script right now. It's called The Coach. It's about a redneck janitor who, through a strange series of events, becomes the coach of a state champion wrestling team. It's not based on a true story or anything like that, and it's basically it just teaches like good morals. And I'm trying to like get the community involved because I was also inspired by a director named John Lyons. You may have seen some of
Okay.
his films. He's done a lot of films in Erie, but they're not really family oriented or well, kids can't watch them. I'm like, well, I'm basically doing what he's gonna do. I'm gonna get all these people in Erie involved and make it that's something like the whole family can watch. I'm gonna have a funny story. I'm gonna have a huge cast of characters. I'm gonna have a good soundtrack. I'm gonna charge overpriced DVDs, make big money on it. I was joking about that, but that's a long-term goal of mine. I think, and I'm trying to get that going in like within the next 5 years or so. Like after I get out of school, I'm gonna start working on that.
Okay, so are you involved in campus with any like clubs?
I'm actually in the Edinburgh Film Series. We meet every Wednesday night in the Pogue Center. We show less seen, movies that you wouldn't watch every day. We show a lot of foreign films, independent films. And then every film I've seen there has been pretty entertaining. I think if it's something you like, if you like watching movies and you don't want to watch, mainstream Hollywood films, I'd say go check it out some night. It's free if you have a student ID.
Okay, well, thank you for coming to my show, Sam. It was great talking to you.
It's great talking to you too.
And thanks for all.